Hello and good evening and welcome to the Walt Whitman Show. Coming to you from Limerick in Ireland is Paul O'Mani saying good evening and welcome. Impulse 08, thank you for coming. Revolutionary, hello. Kitten, Atorical, hello, welcome. George, Guacchio, Nurpsy, hello. That's Vera from Germany, hello, welcome. Good to see you. Three Royale, Susan, hello, welcome. Tuppeny Nudger, what an interesting Twitter name. Tuppeny Nudger, right. Emma Kate, hello. Thanks for inviting other people, Susan, thank you very much. Beck, Boop Fashionista from London, welcome. Calla Lily from Dallas, oh my goodness, 39 degrees Celsius. Patterns on Walls, hello, good evening and welcome. Goliath, hello, nice to see you again, hello. So, just saying, well, I'm saying hello to you. Good evening and welcome. AMB, oh, that's a very long, USA. Okay, old Colio, hello. Beck, hello. It's time for a bit of poetry. George Wood, hey, hello, George. Good, thank you for coming. Thank you very much. Italy, Giorgio, hello in Italy. Welcome. Oh, you know what? It may not just be you. London is in the house. Yes, London, UK is here. Beck is here. It's choppy. Yes, I'm afraid that my Wi-Fi at this end isn't that strong. I don't know. Could that be the cause of why you're all having a bit of trouble? Could I be the cause of it because the Wi-Fi here isn't very good? Yeah, a bit dodgy. Oh dear. Patterns on Walls, it has been a while. Hey, it's good to see you. We'll do our best, right? We'll do our best. Meg Veg, hello. Welcome. Good evening. I'm a bit concerned about the quality of our connection, but cuts out and words missed. Oh, this is awful. This is terrible. Right. Let's just think. I haven't got too many options this evening. Is Willie O'D there? Yes, Willie O'D is an Irish politician. For those of you who don't know, Willie O'D is a local politician here in Limerick. And Meg and Veg rhyme. The connection is fine there, right. Perfect in London. Oh, good. I won't worry. No, I'm not going to worry about it. Otherwise, you just get too distracted, don't you? It's really distracting. Yeah. Tolerable isn't bad. Tolerable isn't bad. Right. Hello, Paul. Well, we'll hope. Now, look, some of you have never been here before. I know you haven't. There are a few names of people who I don't recognize. So let me just tell you, I'm going to read the poetry of this guy. I'm going to read the poetry of Walt Whitman. Born 1819, lived till 1892, so he lived in the middle of the 19th century in America. He wrote poetry during and after the American Civil War. His hero was Walt Whitman. His hero was Abraham Lincoln. So he wrote a small book of poetry which he published in 1855, self-published the book in 1855 called Leaves of Grass. And he then published that same book many times during his life. This is the final edition of the book. Oh, you met somebody in Galway. You gave him my name. Well, great. So this old man with the beard This is his 9th edition of his book, and I'm going to read all of this on Periscope, right? The whole damn lot, right? That's my plan. Not sure which of us will last longer, me or Periscope. But anyway, the aim is to carry on in the direction of reading Walt Whitman every evening. Well, this is evening in Ireland. Now, so, for those of you who have never been here before, can I just say that the general, my intention is to read you some poetry. People have settled down, said hello to each other. Actually, it would be very nice if everybody said where they were from, you know. There will be people watching this on the web who'll be, and people watching it on playback. Hopefully thousands, you know, but, you know, it'd be nice so people could see where you're all from. Yeah, like Houston in Texas, Indiana, Germany. Good stuff, lovely. It's just very interesting when you know where the other people are from and gets a little bit of connectivity felt. Megan from Massachusetts, right? 11 web viewers, whoever the 11 viewers are. Italy, New Jersey, Nebraska. See, Italy to Nebraska. Washington State, right. So here we go, Washington State, Nebraska. No, I have never met a single person from Wyoming. I am beginning to despair. New Jersey. And Beck is here from London, I know that. Boob Fashionista. And who else is here? Anybody else here from anywhere? Right. Judy was in Wyoming. Yes, that's right. Jacksonville. Hello, Jacksonville. Asia. Now, would I be right in thinking Asia could be China? Asia could be anywhere. Wow. I'm only guessing that you said Asia because you didn't want to be more specific, but that's fine. You can say anything you like. It's just great to have you here. Now, Walt Whitman wrote a very long poem called Song of Myself, which is now published in he subsequently published in 52 parts. So it's a 52-part poem, and we've been reading it from the beginning, and we got as far as part 44. So, if you like to settle down and be comfortable in your chair and get yourself a drink and put your feet up or whatever you like, I'm going to read you some poetry. Okay, so this is part 44 of Song of Myself by Walt Whitman. So, here we go. And I'm going to read it twice. So, if you don't get it all the first time, you can be ready that I'll read it a second time anyway. And this is how it begins. It's time to explain myself. So there we are. It's time to explain myself. Let us stand up. What is known I strip away. I launch all men and women forward with me into the unknown. The clock indicates the moment, but what does eternity indicate? We have thus far exhausted trillions of winters and summers. There are trillions ahead, and trillions ahead of them. Births have brought us richness and variety, and other births will bring us richness and variety. I do not call one greater and one smaller. That which fills its period and place is equal to any. Were mankind murderous or jealous upon you, my brother or sister? I am sorry for you. They are not murderous or jealous upon me. All has been gentle with me. I keep no account with lamentation. What have I to do with lamentation? I am an acme of things accomplished. I am an encloser of things to be. My feet strike an apex of the apices of the stairs. My feet strike an apex of the apice of the stairs. On every step, bunches of ages and larger bunches between the steps, all below duly travelled, and still I mount and mount. Rise after rise, bow the phantoms beneath me. Afar down I see the huge first nothing. I know I was even there. I waited unseen and always, and slept through that lethargic mist, and took my time, and took no hurt from the fetid carbon. Long I was hugged close, long and long. Immense have been the preparations for me, faithful and faithful the arms that have helped me. Cycles ferried my candle, rowing and rowing like cheerful boatmen. For rooms to me, stars kept aside in their own rings. They sent influences to look after what was to hold me. Before I was born, out of my mother generations guided me. My embryo has never been torpid. Nothing could overlay it. For it, the nebula cohered to an orb, the long, slow strata piled to rest it on. Vast vegetables gave it sustenance. Monstrous sauroids transported it in their mouths and deposited it with care. All forces have been steadily employed to complete and delight me. Now on this spot I stand with my robust soul. Now on this spot I stand with my robust soul. Thus ends part 44. And the poem is called Song of Myself. So the poet is really proclaiming who he is, what he stands for. What does eternity indicate? What does eternity indicate? And just before that, there is the short sentence, the clock indicates the moment, but what does eternity indicate? Beautiful, a life well lived, enjoyed with a glass of champagne. Awesome. It's strong stuff, isn't it? There's some words in it that I couldn't pronounce even. There's one, APICES, a piece, I don't know what it means, APICES, an apex of the apiece of the stars. Your reading has so enriched my grasp of this masterpiece. Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. It's the plural of apex, is it? Oh, right. Oh, well, that's very simple. An apex of the a piece of the stars, of the stairs. Sorry, I keep falling over myself with that piece. I tell you, I'll read it to you again, right? I'll have another go at it. I'll read it again and see what you think. There'll be some of you here who will never have heard Walt Whitman before. And lovely Previn has just arrived. Good evening, Alicia. Welcome. Thank you very much for coming. You've just come at the ideal time, and Wingnut is here. Wingnut has arrived. Hooray! Great stuff. So, I had a pint in a pub earlier. It slowed me down. It calmed me down. No, it was good. That's reference to a few hours ago when I went into a pub on the main street in Limerick. Good evening, Lars. Good evening. There's a good line. The clock indicates the moment, but what does eternity indicate? Yeah. Okay, well look, I'm going to read again. Let me read Walt Whitman again for you. Are you ready? Old Kaloa, hello, Spillone, great. You had serious transmission trouble, so I didn't get to do your kids' show. Oh, that's awful. Yuck. That's very disappointing, I bet you. Okay, look, here we go. Walt Whitman, part 44 of Song of Myself. Here we go. It is time to explain myself. Let us stand up. What is known I strip away. I launch all men and women forward with me into the unknown. The clock indicates the moment, but what does eternity indicate? We have thus far exhausted trillions of winters and summers. There are trillions ahead, and trillions ahead of them. Births have brought us richness and variety, and other births will bring us richness and variety. I do not call one greater and one smaller. That which fills its period and place is equal to any. Were mankind murderous or jealous upon you, my brother, my sister? I am sorry for you. They are not murderous or jealous upon me. All has been gentle with me. I keep no account with lamentation. What have I to do with lamentation? I am an acme of things accomplished, and I an encloser of things to be. My feet strike an apex of the apices of the stars. On every step, bunches of ages and larger bunches between the stops. Between the steps, all below duly travelled, and still I mount and mount. Rise after rise, bow the phantoms beneath me. Afar now I see the huge first nothing. I know I was even there. I waited, unseen and always, and slept through the lethargic mist, and took my time, and took no hurt from the fetid carbon. Long I was hugged close, long and long. Immense have been the preparations for me. Faithful and friendly the arms that have helped me. Cycles ferried my candle, rowing and rowing like cheerful boatmen. For rooms to me stars kept aside in their own rings. They sent influences to look after what was to hold me. Before I was born, out of my mother, generations guided me. My embryo has never been torpid. Nothing could overlay it. For it the nebula cohered to an orb, the long, slow strata piled to rest it on. Vast vegetables gave it sustenance. Monstrous sauroids transported it in their mouths and deposited it with care. all forces have been steadily employed to complete and delight me. Now, on this spot I stand with my robust soul. So, Walt Whitman. It is time to explain myself. So when it comes to section 44 of 52 parts, he says, it is time to explain myself. Is it reincarnation? Which part gave you the feeling of it being reincarnation? Which part? The imagery about at the end about the earth and strata. Aha. It's full of celestial stuff, isn't it? It's better the second time round. Yeah, I agree with you. The nebula. For it, the nebula cohered to an orb, the long, slow strata piled to rest it on. Vast vegetables gave it sustenance. On this spot I stand with my robust soul and my robust body and fragile soul, right? Yes, it is. It's very much, what had he left to talk about? He touched on the stars, but this is, there's more about the stars here than usual. He was describing being reborn with all the forces helping. Ah, right. If only he could have seen the pale blue dot from space as we have done. Well, there's a, yeah, wow, if only he could have. And Ollie has just arrived. Good evening, Ollie. It's time to explain yourself. Lars was a Jedi Master. He saw it in his eye. I thought Carl Sagan's billions and billions was beautiful, but trillions and trillions, yes. Yes, what he would have written about today. Ollie's birthday, yes, Ollie had a birthday. Ollie is in a pub. Wow. By the way, for those of you who don't know who Ollie's a regular guy living in the south of England, near Oxford, and he just happens to be very good company. So when he arrives, people are glad to... trillions of winters and summers and trillions after that. Hello, Etta, please. Hello, Etta. Hello. And you have a lovely daughter. You've brought her up very well, and I'm sure you are very proud of your hard work. I wouldn't say it was easy. Etta, anyway, look, it's just lovely to say hello to you. Ollie, there's a line in here that says, "What have I to do with lamentation?" She is talking to you. She's talking to me. Well, that is very, very nice. This is such a brilliant... Oh, well, that's great. I'm delighted you're here. Thank you so much. Nothing easy is worth it. Yes, that's true. Here's one that would be a good line for... Here's one that would be a good line for somebody who arrives late into a periscope, right? They arrive late, and this is what Walt Whitman says they should say. Immense have been the preparations for me. Faithful and friendly the arms that have helped me. Now what about that? Immense have been the preparations for me. faithful and friendly the arms that have helped me. Wingnut's a great chef. Wingnut is a great chef. Oh yes. I'm sorry I missed it, but I'll bet you it was very good to watch you cooking. No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. Yes, I find it quite difficult to follow everybody scopes that I want to see. I turned off my notifications because I just get too many and I haven't got it down to the point where I can turn them back on again. So I do without any notifications. I watch Periscope when I can, when I have the time to watch it. And if anybody ever wants me to watch a scope, then please send me a tweet, or else, oh, the one in the pub today, that was a nice one. That was lovely to be in the pub. Yes, I know, but I followed too many people, so I'm going through muting people. So people who scope an awful lot, who are very famous and all that, I've been muting them all. Because I want to be able to turn my notifications back on. Good evening, Simon. Good evening. Column End has arrived. I am still to go to Blackwell's. Yeah, Blackwell's is a bookshop in Oxford, which is one of the most famous bookshops in the UK, I suppose. All your kids and music scopes are on Catch, which is wonderful. That's great. Catch is wonderful. I like Catch so much, and that means that I'm able to go back and watch the scope. I have, you know, now you can turn off individual people's notifications. I know that, and I have been doing that. I have been turning off notifications from people, but I'm afraid I followed a lot of people. You stayed for 4 months in Ireland, in Emerald School, and you like it. You stayed 4 months in Ireland. Were you in Dublin? Was that Dublin you stayed? Somebody is staying. I have something to show you. Guys, I have something to show you. That tarragon chicken, I watched every bit of the cooking of the tarragon chicken. Every bit of it. Every bit of it. And it wasn't the tarragon chicken, it was the chopped chestnuts. Were they pickled chestnuts? Oh yes, I watched every single bit of it. A one-handed cook, walnuts, yes. One-handed scoping, pickled walnuts. Oh, I watched it. I ate my iPhone while I was watching it. There are teeth marks on the side of my iPhone while I was watching that scope. I have something I'd just like to show you. This is not a gift anybody sent me. Yes, this is an egg cup. This is an egg cup. Okay, so you can see what I have in my... Oh, sorry, you did... So yes, so this is my latest acquisition. Oh yes, I did make the paper sculpture. Took me ages to make. Sorry, I just wanted to show you the scope. This is the yes. So I got this specially for Ollie's birthday. I felt I had to have a new egg cup to celebrate Ollie's birthday. So I bought this for myself in order to be able to say happy birthday to Ollie. So there we are. That's no, it isn't. No, let me show you. Let me just show you. It was made in a place called Roundstone. This is in the west of Ireland. This is in Connemara, if you've ever heard of it. It's north of Galway, and in between, let's say, Sligo and Galway on the coast. And this is a piece of pottery. And I met the potter. I met a potter. Yes, I got it in that cool shop. Yes, I did. Yes. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. It's got see if I can show it to you. It's got a nice glaze. There we are. So, thank you, Jennifer. You're very good. You're terribly kind. You're much too nice to me, you know. But this is especially for Ollie. A Roundstone new egg cup. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. You can. Actually, the other thing is down here can be the pieces of cucumber that when you're drinking Hendrick's, you take a piece of cucumber from here, you dip it in here, and you eat the cucumbers. That would work, wouldn't it? That would work. Yes, you put cucumbers all around here, or better still, you put gin all around here, and put a few cucumbers up here, and then you lift it up and drink it in the conventional manner. So there, that was the that was a treat, just a treat got specially for Ollie's birthday, and I'd like to thank Ollie for having a birthday. Can I just ask, is it anybody's birthday tonight? This evening, is it anyone's birthday tonight? Is it, Simon, is it your birthday? If you ever get conjunctivitis, oh yeah. Whose birthday is it tonight? Wingnut's birthday is coming. Your birthday is coming. Right. So, who's coming soon? Has anybody got a birthday before Wingnut? How is your birthday tomorrow? I need to get myself organised for your birthday. It's on the 17th of August, right? And we got Susan on the 26th. Yours isn't until January, so I think the 17th of August. I'm going to have to. No, No, my birthday isn't until after that. I'm a Libran. And your birthday, Goliath, is in a week and a half. Lars, oh Lars, you poor guy, you don't have a birthday until the 29th of February, you poor guy. Oh, how sad is that? Yeah, I'm a Libran. We got many people to come before 24th of February. Your husband is a Libran, right? Capricorns break hearts, do they? We actually, on one of the scopes, one evening, we discovered that we had every single one of the birth signs. Every single one. See, the trouble now is that since I bought an egg cup for Ollie's birthday, I'm going to have to buy an egg cup for everybody's birthday. So that's a lot of egg cups to be bought in the next, the next few years. It definitely is. I prefer that way. It looks cleaner without the comma. Wow. That's because they're stubborn as goats and horny. Wow. I don't know what that was about. Is a Libran as stubborn as a goat and horny? No, that's Leos, aren't they? Buy one for you. Well, as soon as I know when your birthday is coming and I'm able to get myself organized, I'll be buying one for you. You made a toast in all of mine in one scope. It was a fun day. Right. Capricorns. Oh, Capricorns are so horny, are they? I've had very little to do with Capricorns, I suspect, in my life. Do I mean ornery, or is it horny? Leos are loyal, are they? Oh, right. Right. If Leos are horny, hence why me and Wingnut are bedfellows. Aha! Aha! Leos are loyal. Scorpios are supposed to be great lovers. Capricorns are a goat. Right. May your days be filled with love and egg cups. I hope now that those of you who haven't yet got yourself an egg cup have found out where you're going to get your egg cup, because we are going to find sometime that we're going to find a way of being able to share our egg cups. Paul, buy a book for your birthday. Well, you have to send me, Jennifer, information about when your birthday is coming. Aries, right, Aries. Very special people, Aries are. Very special people. Scorpios are also fantastically special, really. They really are. Spilone is a lion. You found egg cups in Montreal and a nice Royal Worcester one. Oh, that's great. Excellent. Oh, Goliath. Don't give up. We should surely be able to send you an egg cup somehow or other. I am a walrus. I love Aquarius. You must find us a unique place of egg cups to buy from in Ireland. Yeah, I guess there would be some places to buy egg cups, but I really do think that you'll be able to find an egg cup. Maybe not. I must think about it. I love Aquarius. I went to see the musical Hair, and it told me that it is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. You've had 20, Paul. I'm Aries, and like mountain sheep, your mother is an Aquarius. Right. I am the walrus. I am the egg cup. Dooby doo. Oh yes, what a great song that was. What a wonderful song. Oh, I saw an egret today for you. That's lovely to see an egret. I also told you to let the sun shine. Let the sun shine. Your birthday is on the 20th. The 20th of what? Is it on the 20th of August? So far I have the 17th of August as the next birthday that's coming. And that is lodged in my brain. Augusto. Eight Cup Poets. August. I've got that, Jennifer. I got that one. Yes, I've got it. You guys are the funniest. I've never been on a scope like this, you know that? I've never come onto a scope and found all the people just cavorting with each other. That's the word, cavorting. Oh, don't tell me egrets are eating your coys. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, egrets eating koi. Oh. And some of those koi can be very old and got plenty of character to them. Right. Well, there's a lot of birthdays in October, is that right? Yes. Well, we have certainly got, I think it's 3 or 4 coming in August. Yes. Did you get mine? Wingnut, that's a premature question. You adore the beautiful birds of the world, over 5,000 species. Yeah. Sorry, I don't understand. No, it's not my birthday. No, it was Ollie's birthday.